Welcome back to the show. The Castle Museum of Saginaw County is hosting its third annual Martin Luther King Jr. Teach-In event later this month. We are pleased to be joined by Dr. Jennifer Van Nett, the outreach coordinator there. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for taking the time this morning. You know, first things first, before we talk about this specific event, for people who've never been to the Castle Museum of Saginaw County, what makes it so great?
Well, first off, we're in a castle, which makes it really cool. The architecture alone is worth seeing. But then we also just feature the history of the region and from Native Americans through the growth with lumbering, through automotive. There's really something for everyone here.
Yes, it really tells the story of the region. And like you said, that building is beautiful. But let's talk about this event that you have coming up. What makes this so great?
Well, we are a history museum, and so what better way to participate in Martin Luther King Day but to be able to teach and share history? So that's what we're doing, and we're doing it in a way that we hope supports and supplements all those other wonderful opportunities that we know are out in the community. So when people come during the daytime from 10 to 2, they can choose their own learning stations. We'll have lots of opportunities to dive into the stories of different civil rights leaders. We'll also have ways where people who are maybe more imaginative and craft focused, they can get their hands into some crafting projects to help them learn the lessons about the civil rights movement. And then we cap off the day with a keynote speaker at 2 o'clock. And this year we're really excited to have Aaron Patrice of the Breaking Bread Village be our keynote speaker. And we're really focusing the day on the idea of the beloved community that King promoted.
Well, and what do you look forward to the most with this event?
I really love it when I see the families and with the young people come in and, you know, just the excitement that I see when they engage in the different activities, when maybe they're sitting at the story station and they hear the stories and they can see how so many people came together. And that's one thing we just really want to promote, that we're all in community together. The work of creating a community of equality and justice, that's the work of everyone, all of us together. And so when I see that spark, especially in the young people, that's a really great feeling.
Of course. And again, this is called a Teach-In event.
Yes.
Kind of explain, you know, the title there. What does that mean exactly, teach in?
Well, teach-in it really comes from the same era when it started in universities, where the idea of different protests and things perhaps needed some learning behind it. So maybe instead of just walking out, you walked in to a learning space and people taught each other. It wasn't all academic, faculty down type things, but community members teaching each other. And so that's the idea that we wanted to take away and lean into, that idea that we can come into this museum space and we can share that learning and teach each other and learn from other people, such as our keynote speaker, and just embrace a day of learning about this history, about Dr. King's history, about the civil rights movement history.
Yes, we can all certainly learn from each other. All right, give us all the details. When is this happening? Who's invited? And is there any cost? I think we lost her there with the full screen, but there's the information on your screen right now. It's coming up Monday, January 19th, 10 a.m. at the Castle Museum of Saginaw County History.
And then
it's free and open to the public. We lost you there for a second, but
okay.
There's all the details for viewers at home. And listen, we appreciate you putting on this event. Thanks for being here this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you have a great day.
You too.